Ahlan wa sahlan, the other side of the coin, viewers. Mabruk, Mabruk, Al Nassr, Mabruk. Ana Saeed Jadana. Ana Saeed Jadana. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, what a news. What a news that has dropped over the last 24 hours. No, in fact, over the last 12 hours. This was quite late UK time. Fabrizio Romano dropping the bomber, but actually, even prior to Fabrizio Romano, there was other outlets all around Saudi Arabia, Portuguese sources seeping news into the Saudi Arabian news outlets, and there's multiple sources. We're going to go through them. They've been talking about that. Joao Felix, Al Nassr has reached out to Joao Felix, and Joao Felix is complying. Joao Felix wants to explore this new avenue towards Saudi Pro League. Quite a lot of Portuguese players over there. Benfica's deal has been hijacked, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's in the process of being hijacked. Apparently, the talks are in the final stages. It has moved in a very, very fast pace. These things can happen like that. This is the beauty about the transfer window, where things just move so rapidly. And once again, Saudis. Oh, I am so happy. You guys are so rich. I am so enthralled and so excited that all that oil money, it's coming to good use, and it's coming to Chelsea Football Club. Ladies and gentlemen, the price that is getting touted around is 40 million pounds. I mean, I think we'll end up making some profit out of Joao Felix. Don't forget, we sent him to AC Milan and there was some loan fees there. We'll end up probably getting some sort of a profit from this transaction. Joao Felix, look, do you know what? Good on you, Joao Felix. You didn't go to Benfica. And look, it's not like you can't go back to Benfica one day. I'm sure you will. But I'm pretty certain you couldn't say no to the Saudi money. I'm pretty certain your wages are probably going to be more than what you are on at Chelsea Football Club and what you were on at Atletico Madrid, which was quite mad. I'm pretty sure the Saudis will pay you more. And that's great. Do you know what? Go out there. And do you know what? Saudi Pro League, this is not a joke league. You saw how Al Hilal, they've been performing. They have performed in the Club World Cup. Strong team, Al Hilal. Honestly, strong team. And Al Nassr, I'm pretty sure they're building to that nature where they can compete as well at the highest level. Then they've got Al Ittihad, Al Ahli, who are the AFC champions, the Asian Champions League champions. Saudis, the Pro League over there, this is not a joke. They're doing something fantastic. They're working hard. I'm pretty certain they've got the World Cup coming up. Not the one, obviously the next one's in America, but maybe the one after. I think, no, not even the one after. The one after is in Spain, Morocco, and some other nation. It's like a multi-club model in terms of World Cup. I think the one after that, Saudis, whether they've got it or they haven't got it, let me know in the comment section. But they're vying for that move. And look, they're doing some big things in Saudi Pro League. And we've seen Al Hilal, they can compete against the best in the Europe. And at times, they can make them look silly as well. And for Joao Felix, look, the money is going to be fantastic. The level is not that bad. He can rekindle his career. He can continue his Portuguese international career as well. A lot of players, a lot of Portuguese-based players that are in Saudi Pro League. You've got your João Cancelo, you've got your Ruben Neves, you've got Cristiano Ronaldo, the pioneer, who started all of this Saudi Pro League stuff. And now Joao Felix. There are other bits and pieces of Portuguese players that are there as well in all across the Saudi Pro League. So fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, Mabruk. Thank you so much. Al Nassr, Al Jamil, Al Shabab, Al Mubarak, Al Mubashiri, everything. I love it. Thank you so much, Al Nassr. Everything, Al Miz, Al the other side of the coin, Al everything. Right now, Al it all up. Al Fabrizio Romano, man, Al everything up. All right, this is the first news that has dropped, ladies and gentlemen. Let's work from a chronological standpoint, whatever happened first, and then we'll lead on to the latest news. This was the first one, and it's been pinned. Fabrizio Romano has put a pin on this, which means hopefully this is imminent. It's going to happen. It goes something like this. Al Nassr are in advanced talks to sign Joao Felix and hijack Benfica's move. Look, there's no way Benfica at the end of the day can compete with, 40 million price tag when I get to that. And I'm pretty sure the wages, I'm certain Benfica can compete with that. And this is why Joao Felix, look, he's done, some may call him, oh, he's a mercenary, he'll just go to the highest bidder. But look, footballers have a short career, man. And Joao Felix's career is dwindling. So make all the money as you can, my man, and set yourself up post football. So I've got no qualms about this. Understand Al Nassr have sent permanent deal proposal to Chelsea and contract proposal to Joao. The agreement is closed as final details are set to be discussed in the next 24 to 48 hours. But do you know what? This dropped literally maybe less than 12 hours ago. And now, all of a sudden, Fabrizio Romano, forget about 24 to 48 hours. This is progressing right now. Joao Felix and Al Nassr deal considered at final stages. I mean, they are not buzzing. This is what I like about the Saudis, man. They don't muck about, man. They really don't muck about. When they mean business, when they like a player, here's the money, here's the transfer fee. Yalla, habibi, let's make this happen. Would I have time? We've got shawarma to eat. We've got shisha to smoke. We don't have time. Busy. We are busy. Habibi, hurry up. Let's make it happen. We'll send the plane. Let's get the medical done. Let's move. So, final stages with Chelsea and player side as well. Fantastic that Joao Felix probably saw the figures, the numbers, and then he probably said to himself, cha-ching. Do you know what I mean? And my bank account is going to start looking beautiful. And look, I'm certain in Saudi Arabia, it's all tax-free as well, tax-free money. Understand Joao said yes to Al Nassr proposal. Shock. Of course he'll say yes to Al Nassr. I mean, a lot of these players, look, I know the lifestyle is not for everyone, but you can live like a king there. With the amount of money, you can live like a king. Some of these players that are trying to look for an opportunity elsewhere, this, that, the other, they should really start considering Saudis, man. Saudi Arabia as a country to live and play. As we saw, the standard's quite high when it comes to their clubs. Okay, maybe, yeah, you don't get to have your nightclub and nightlife and all of that, but it's a different style. It's not like it's all closed. There's a lot of parties that still happen over there. Not the type of parties that you probably want, that happens in Europe, but still, nonetheless, it's still entertaining. And if you're a family guy, then what you want all of these parties for? Just take your family, enjoy the money, set themselves if you've got kids, set them up in very, very good schools. There's some very, very good. I used to live in the Middle East, by the way, in Abu Dhabi, a long time ago, though. I stayed there for 4 years. My dad used to work there, and me and my mom, at that time, my brother wasn't born. So, we had a fantastic life there. If you're earning well there, you can do very, very well. Understand Joao said yes to Al Nassr proposal, and 2 clubs are finalizing terms. Excellent. Joao Felix, well done. Look, do you know what? Once again, I know the owners and the directors, we got ourselves in this mess, but at the same time, they've got ourselves out of this mess as well. So once again, in isolation, we can praise them. And I know, look, ultimately, Joao Felix is not the player that our owners and our directors wanted. We wanted Omar Dion as the striker. And then we got rid of Conor Gallagher. And that was the stipulation with Atletico Madrid, that we needed to get someone from them. And do you know what? Getting rid of Conor Gallagher was also the right thing. You look at, I had no issues with Conor Gallagher. I know Pochettino wanted to keep him. And then I knew if down the track we want to play more possession style football, Conor Gallagher is not it. He's probably on the outer in Atletico Madrid right now. We'll see what happens there. But it was definitely the right decision. Look at our midfield now. You can't fit Conor Gallagher in our midfield right now, right? So for that reason, we had to get in Joao Felix. So it wasn't the right move. As I said, we wanted a striker, but nonetheless, that was a kerfuffle. But we fixed it, and it looks like we're going to get very good money out of it as well. And thank God that our owners, they do have a good relationship with the Saudis, especially Todd Bowley. I'm pretty sure Iqbali as well, but we've seen Todd Bowley having a very good relationship with the Saudis, and it's coming in handy. We've sent a lot of our players there as well. So, your Edouard Mendy, Koulibaly, did Riyad Mahrez? No, Mahrez didn't go there. But maybe there are a few other people, a few other players. I just can't think of it right now. Or maybe those are the two players, and now Joao Felix as well. I know we got rumored for Lukaku over there as well, but didn't end up happening. Now, this is what Ben Jacobs, he always likes. So once Fabrizio or David Ornstein, they talk, Ben Jacobs then jumps in and he comes there. He thinks he's got all the news. But you know what? I'll give credit to Ben Jacobs. When it comes to Saudi Arabian sources, I think he does have some sources over there that can give him some information. And he's got, when it comes to ownership, our owners being very, very close to the Saudis, he definitely has good information. So he's saying, breaking, Chelsea set to receive over 40 million from Al Nassr for Felix. 40 million, that's good price, man. That's sensational. There's a lot of things that we can complain about, and we have complained about previously with our owners and directors. One thing that we've always done, whether it's the previous regime or even this regime, and even more so this regime, we sell good, man. We really do. Barely any time will you see that we've made like a mess on a deal. 40 million pounds for Joao Felix. Wow. I think we bought him for about 45. And as I said, we would have got some sort of a loan fee from AC Milan when he went to the loan, in January. So have we even made any loss out of this? Like when you monetize 1 year of his cost as well, his book value, I'm sure it was probably like a 5-year contract. So yeah, in all essence, after you take the book value, we probably made a profit. We probably made a profit. So let's see. I mean, this is fantastic money. 4 Portuguese outlets are reporting Joao Felix is set to join Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. Let's follow. Thank you. Mabruk, Habibi. Thank you, Al Nassr. Fantastic. Great doing business with you guys. And hopefully we can flourish and do more business with you guys down the track. I love it. This is fantastic, man. Down the track, I don't even mind if Saudis become part owners, take a bit of a stakeholding in Chelsea Football Club. I love it. I mean, we know Saudis are involved with Clear Lake Capital. There's a little bit of shareholdings there, but I love this. I love this relationship, man. All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about Joao Felix to Saudi Arabia. How you guys feel about that? Let me know. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are buzzing. Don't tell me anyone that, oh, Miz, we really should be considering keeping Joao Felix. No, there's no space. There's literally no space, and Joao Felix's career has taken a nosedive. Now, last but not least, check this out. Keep a close eye on Nicolas Jackson. There are now several clubs trying to understand the situation, trying to understand. Look, there's not much to understand. He is up for grabs, even though we've seen all of these news that he wants to fight. Maresca likes him. Chelsea's not really that pressured, or there's any urgency of letting him go. Bottom line, he has started to become surplus to requirements. So there's not much to understand here. I think everyone does understand it. With his agents and camp, want to watch. Fabrizio Romano, coming from Fabrizio Romano, and he's been saying this for weeks now. Want to watch for Nicolas Jackson. Look, I'll be shocked if Nicolas Jackson stays at Chelsea Football Club by the end of this transfer window. Man United are linked. Newcastle we saw yesterday as well being linked. And I'm pretty certain Aston Villa is in the mix as well. Many other clubs. Who knows? Maybe the Saudis are linked as well. I don't think Nicolas Jackson would, look away from exorbitant amount of money if it does get thrown to his face. So, look, let's see what happens. But as I said, I'll be shocked. I think he's become surplus to requirements. Me personally, I don't have any issues with Nicolas Jackson. I've always said he's got good skill set, things that we can still utilize. If he's still a second, third option, I don't mind. If he wants to fight, that's great. But the bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, he wants to be an important player. He wants to be, going to a club where he knows he is the star man. So let's see. I do expect a move. I really do expect a move. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about everything we spoke about, especially this big news that is circulating. I'm sure we are going to see a here we go for Joao Felix to Al Nassr very, very soon. Sensational news. Ladies and gentlemen, smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. See ya. Bye.